So hey guys, welcome back here. On my way to this place today, I boarded a taxi. And when I boarded this taxi, I found out that the person that was acting as a taxi conductor was actually a boy, a young boy. You get what I mean? He was not a man, he was not an adult, but a young boy. I think he was closely 12 years of age or 13 around there. Yes, he was very little. He was very little. So I picked a couple of lessons that I want to share with you that are really intriguing, and only those that are going to watch till the end are going to get the secret. When you put these things into action, and when you have them on your fingertips, you'll never be there without any single dime on you as a young person, as a teenager. Lesson number one that I've learned: be open to learning new skills, especially if these are the skills, these are the things that are bringing food onto the table and our parents are trying to introduce us unto them. Now, this young man would have been playing with his village friends, would have been at home watching television. No. He was working with his dad. He's learning how they count money. To be a taxi conductor, you're supposed to have some analytical knowledge. You get what I mean? You need to have some mathematics in here. You need to be sharp when it comes to calculating money. And in this world, my friend, if you're to keep money, if you're to always have money in your pockets, you're supposed to be good up here. You're supposed to be sharp. You're supposed to know, if I give this person this amount of money, in return, how much they're supposed to give me. You get what I mean? So this young man, and today I think it was probably his second day or his first day, so he was a little bit jaggy. You get what I mean? He wasn't getting the calculations very well, but he has started something. He has started on a journey that is going to get him up here. So as young people, it's very much important. My dad is into construction. I've been studying automotive and power engineering. It's to do with mechanics, cars, vehicles, engines, and all those things. There is no construction in there. But sometimes you'll find me working with my dad. Sometimes you'll find me consulting. How can I learn this? Because a skill is a skill, whether you've studied it or you've not studied it. You get what I mean? Whether you've gone to school for it or you just watched a YouTube video like you're watching me right now. So it's very much important as young people to always be open to learning new skills. In that way, we'll learn accountability. In that way, we will learn better proper management of money, because we know how it comes and where it comes from. And lesson number two that I've learned from this experience is: any job, as long as it is appropriate and it is paying you money, do that job. Yes, I know you want to look cool. You get what I mean? You want to feel you're the Mr. Man in the room. You get what I mean? You want to be cool, but it's very much important that you look cool at the same time having something in your pocket. It doesn't make sense to look cool when you're empty here and also empty in the pocket. So my friends, my brothers, my sisters, my young juvenile friends, my young siblings out there, my age mates, it is very much important that we learn to work. You get what I mean? Because even in the scriptures, the Bible tells us that God blesses the works of our hands. You get what I mean? It's not that he blesses Yes, he blesses the works of our parents. Our parents provide for us. But in one way or the other, you as well, especially men, young boys, you're going to grow up to be fathers. You're going to grow up to be heads of families. What are you going to put on the table when you've not taught yourself at a young age how to work? You get what I mean? The earlier, the better. Like I've told you, I'm an automotive engineering student, but you will find me on construction sites working with my dad. When he's laying pavers for a certain project, you will find me working with him. You will find me in photography. You will find me in graphic design. You get what I mean? You will find me on YouTube. And by the way, this time around, please don't skip the ads, just in case an ad pops up. Please don't skip it, because in that way, you're supporting me. The last lesson that I've learned from this experience is: ask as many questions as you can. Even what seems to be obvious may not actually be obvious. You get what I mean? So it's very much important that we ask as many questions. Abaganda bagamba nti ekitambuza amazzi ekiro butebuuza, obutebuuza kye kitambuza amazzi. Sometimes you will save yourself a lot of trouble. Sometimes you'll save yourself a lot of time. You'll save yourself a lot of money as a young person by asking. Why we ask questions is so that we can redeem the time. Why we ask questions is so that we don't have to walk that extra mile that someone who has the answer to those questions has walked. If you're traveling into a new location, yes, you're going to the shop, but you don't know where the shops are. You get what I mean? Instead of wandering left, right, and center, you ask someone of that particular location, where is the supermarket? Where are the grocery shops? You get what I mean? And instead of wandering all about, because you might even fall in trouble as you're trying to look for what you don't know where it is. But when you ask someone, when you ask a question, even though it looks as obvious as it seems, some things are not as obvious as they seem. So as young people, let us be humble enough to ask. You get what I mean? Let us be polite enough to ask. Let us be teachable, because if we are to learn, if we are to hone these crafts, if we are to keep the money in our pockets, we are supposed to be humble, we are supposed to be polite, we are supposed to be as open to learning as we can. God bless you. My name is Simon Kine, speaking the African way of things that actually do matter. Be open to learning, learn as many skills as you can, ask as many questions as you can, and lastly, any job, as long as it's appropriate, it's paying you money, brother, you gotta do it. Are you with me? Click subscribe, share it with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one.